Okay,
So everyone, give it up for TJ Menlove.
here we go.
How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, so anyone ever hate when the police are behind you? Come on, applause if you do. Alright. So I had an experience not long ago. I was actually going down I-15, and while I was going down I-15, I saw the lights behind me. And right then, I knew he was going to pull me over, so I leaned over to my fiance and said, hey, would you do me a favor and open up the glove box, pull out my registration and my insurance? She opens it up, and just then, I saw the can of fart spray. And I said, hey, spray it. So she sprayed it. And just then, he came up to the window, and he said, sir, oh my God, what's going on in there? He says, give me just a minute. He backed off. But he came up again, and he rolled down the window and said, sir, I think something's died in there. I got to call 911 or get someone out there. I said, no, she has IBS. I just need to get home. She just needs to get home. He goes, well, let me escort you home. Yeah. So all the way from I-15 to Sandy.
Time. Ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for TJ, everybody. TJ, hang out here for a little bit. Mark, any thoughts for TJ?
Yes, I would give you two things. Number one, so you didn't get a chance to finish the joke because there was a little bit of wordiness in there. One thing I would always say, and this would I apply to every comic or anybody who ever speaks to anybody in the public ever. Never ask your audience's permission to tell a joke. Never ask them a question. Like to say something like, hey, do you guys hate when the police are behind me? Okay, clap if you want. That wasted 7 or 8 seconds. They didn't clap. Of course we all hate when the cop, nobody's like, fuck, I love when they're back there, I feel safe. Like they're escorting me? No, everybody hates it, so just assume. I hate when the cops are behind me, I'm sure you're like me. Though the other day I was driving down the street, boom, now you've done that and you set it up in 1 second. Secondly, the details of that, right? I was driving down the street, I pull over, the cop walks up, I roll down the window. No, of course, all that happened, right? So get to the point. I had a thing of fart spray, I sprayed it out, the cop walked up, I rolled the window and I said, my wife just shit her pants. Right? It's right to the joke. Of course that's what it is. We don't need to have the other details. The extra details are always for us. Only tell the details that you need for the joke.
Just as an idea for a process on that, what I like to do is because it's hard to get the wordiness out, right? Like we have to sort of work through that. So what I like to do is I'll film myself, and then I'm listening, and I won't even watch myself, I'll just listen. So when I'm listening, I'm actually not listening to what I'm doing, I'm listening to what the audience is doing. So I'll listen back to all of my sets and I'll hear, when is it that they laughed? When is that pop? And what was it that I said? What was it that I did that made that thing pop? And can I get to that thing more quicker, more efficiently?
Yeah.
Because I don't need all that stuff. You had a couple good pops in there, but there was a lot of lead-in that probably didn't need to be there.
So yeah, on the second round, funny, get to the funny, quick.
Give it up for TJ Menlove, everybody.